Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Melody, and this is going to be January's garden tour, I guess. I wanted to come out here and see how things are doing because the weather's changing, and part of my food that's in these beds are for an experiment to see what can handle being covered, what cannot. You can see the leaves. These are the purple top globes, but they're growing like radishes. This part's looking fine. These look like they got touched with a little bit of frost. There's the carrots. This is the same thing. Yep, this is the turnips. This is the beets. This one's looking actually pretty good. The leaves aren't looking really good. I'm trying to see. This is my first time gardening in the winter, so I'm trying to see what can handle not having a row cover on it and what cannot. But this is strange about the pak choi. It's got flowers on it. Very strange. But let me sit you here and turn you up. I will adjust you. Swiss chard over there looks like it's doing fine. I'm going to pull this pak choi out because it literally is flowering. And I'll just throw it over there. But you see, flowering. It's very weird. But we're due to have snow. I think they're saying Friday into Saturday. So cabbage, pretty sure some of this is cauliflower. None of it's covered. There's spinach over there. Let's take a look. I have this blocked off so my dogs don't come over here. Spinach. I don't even remember what brand or breed, should I say, that I planted. But it's doing fairly well with no cover on it. Not too bad. And then I want to check under here. And I want to give you a tip for anybody that is gardening in the wintertime. If the sun is out, lift the row cover up. So I'm going to take this off, lift it up. It's such a pain in the butt to put back because this is the first time it actually stayed really still without the wind keep catching it. Oh, I see a hole. So let's take a look in here, see what's going on. My friends, yeah, say broccoli in there. Okay, let me see. First thing I'm noticing is a smell. It smells like broccoli. And I think I saw that. See, you might not get full big heads of broccoli in the wintertime. Like I said, this is all new for me with the winter. But I wanted to let the sun hit it so you don't get that smell. And these tendered mustard greens feel real thick. I'm going to end up pulling these out. This is the sugar snap peas, and it looks like the row cover was unable to protect it. So, I mean, I could blow a little bit of stuff out of my mouth today. It's a little bit chilly willy. So, I might be a little disappointed with this broccoli. Because it looks like you're just going to get broccoli that's like that. Like a shoot of broccoli. I don't know how to explain that. Don't mind if you hear the dog barking. We're outside, of course. And it wouldn't be my videos if you didn't hear animals barking or hear them going across the floor. All right, Sophia. No. And let's lift this up. Yeah, see? Look at this. I don't know. Anybody else ever grown broccoli in the wintertime? Does it just do like little sprouts and you cut the sprouts off? I have no idea. Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and spinach is in there. So, yeah, I'm really not sure. Some people say they like to grow the broccoli in the wintertime, but I don't see how you would get a full head of broccoli. I just don't understand that part. Because it's cold. Yeah, I don't know. But we gardeners are not perfect and we're experimenting, right? So I wonder what happens if I take this one off. But that's what I was going to say. I did see a video, I don't know on whose channel, that talked about when the sun comes out to take the cover off, which is something I wasn't doing. I guess you could get some broccoli. See, these leaves must have got hit by the frost. This is supposed to be a 3-in-1 row cover for frost, snow, so forth and so on. Well, worst case scenario, it's like a row cover. That's how I'm going to look at it. See, like this one was kind of mushy. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And this one here. Guess I'll leave that one. So yeah, so I wanted to come out, do a garden tour. You know, there's not much happening in Grow Zone 7B in Pennsylvania right about now because it is chilly willy. Our temperatures have been unseasonably warm, but we're starting to get some cold going on. And like I said, there's the possibility of snow this Friday, because I guess I will post this video tomorrow. Geez, how do I have a weed growing up my row when it's winter time here, folks? So yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that I experimented with the broccoli, but until I get like the plastic, I don't really think I should do it again. This is parsnips, daikon radishes. It's one or the other. Let's pull some out and see how they're doing. Beautiful. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's grab another. Oh, this is a good one. Look how fat it is. That's good. I'm quite happy with these. I have to look at my package. I'm not sure if these are daikon radishes that go to kimchi. I'm not really sure. But I'm just trying to pick out what I think might be decent. I really don't think my carrots are going to turn out because they're pretty close together. But you can also, like if you grow these in the wintertime, you can use the box, the bed, as a storage spot for them, as long as they can handle the temperatures. And then I will be sure to clean them up outside, not take it into the house, because I like to throw the leaves on top of like beds to break it down. I'm looking in here and I don't think I see any more that are ready just yet. So I'm probably going to let those go. But that's pretty good for, what are we, second week of January? Wait, let me look at my watch. January the 6th. Pretty good, right? Okay, so let me just keep looking, make sure I don't overlook any. These were highly, densely planted. I think I got another one. Yep, here's another one. Looks really good. I know it probably doesn't come up real good on the screen, but they're pretty fat. So these other ones that are in here, it'll give it a little bit more room. I'm just trying to make sure that I come out here and pick some of the things that can be picked and not just let it go to waste. But this is a good learning experience for sure. Very good learning experience. My fingers are a little cold right now. That's beets over there. That's beets. I have this on here just for it to break down. Let me see what's going on here. Yes, see, I gotta take this off. My dog just wants to bark. Yeah, it looks like you're just getting like sprouts of broccoli. Let me show you. Okay, so I pulled the whole row cover off. Let it get some air in here. But worst case scenario, and this doesn't work out, this was the bed that I had the cabbages. I did grow broccoli in this bed before, so I won't be doing that come this spring. I think these two back beds, this one here, and that's where the beets, I think these two are going to be where my tomatoes are going to go. I'm not going to plant the obscene amount of tomatoes that I planted. Oh my goodness! Can you see that? I don't know with the light, the sun, I'm so sorry, but I have a kohlrabi that's looking really good. Super stoked about that. It's my first time growing it. And this is not even covered, and it's looking pretty good. This is kohlrabi over there as well. This, still don't remember what I planted in here. I really don't. I think everything in this square foot method was to go for kimchi. So, yeah. We have ourselves kohlrabi. Oh, I am so super excited. Look at that. That looks amazing. I'm trying to see if I can adjust to get a better shot of this kohlrabi. There it is. Look at that. It's doing great. I am excited. Cannot wait to try that. That was like a big thing for me this year. And let me tighten this back up. So yeah, when it sun's out, you have to come out. So sugar snap peas, I definitely would not do again. They had flowers all the way up until right now, and now they don't. Let's check on the Brussels sprouts, see how they're doing. Oh yeah, there's some Brussels down there. I am going to snap a couple of the bottom leaves off. And that's how you can get your Brussels to form, from what I understand. Let me see. Yeah, I have Brussels sprouts. They're little, but they're starting. I'm just taking off some of the lower leaves and literally putting it in that bed. But can you see that? There's Brussels sprouts right there. Let me see if I can zoom this in a little bit. And that's the beginning, but the sun's got a glare. Sorry guys and gals. Just trying to get you a good picture of it, but doesn't always want to cooperate. Brussels sprout right there. Cabbages. And this is spinach down here. I'm just checking it out because it looks like something was digging. So spinach is doing well. So you live and you learn. Object of this is to come out and pull out, or pull off, I should say, your row cover when the sun's out to give it some air and some sun for a few. Look at that broccoli. I'm picking it so that one does not go to waste. Look at this. Oh, yes. And it's got a bunch of sprouts on the sides right there. But hey, it smells like broccoli. It smells really good. But if that's the way it's going to grow in the wintertime, it's good to know. Good to know. And I think I'm going to pick me a couple pieces of spinach out of this particular bed right here while I'm here, because I'm either going to make a salad or I'm going to fry it up with some eggs. So I'm going to pick some of this. Cabbages are doing good. I'm going to take that one last leaf off. And there's the sprouts. I don't know if you can see them growing or not. So yeah. I'm doing a look over. Figured I would do a little, oops, I pulled that whole thing out by mistake. See if I can push it back in. See how it does. Yeah, you might want to just pinch your spinach leaves so you don't rip the whole thing out like I just did. Spinach is doing really good. So we have some broccoli to pick and spinach. But again, when the sun's out, try to take off the cover so you don't get like a funky smell. And I did smell that as soon as I lifted the cover off. This is the parsley that can always handle cold weather, but it looks like it got a little flattened. Wait, I'm trying to put my spinach leaves in a pile. We did get some rain, so I'm just going to fluff it up, and that should be fine. All right, and then over there, some spinach that I'm going to pick, and that's kind of what's going on in the garden today. I'm just taking the cover off. I have to remember to come back out here to put the cover back on for sure, but I'm going to go through this a little bit more thoroughly and look for the broccoli sprouts, and I'm going to pick them. This is my spinach and broccoli. So we got a little haul, plus we got those, I think they're daikon radishes. I think they are. Correct me in the comments below, because, you know, I'm coming off a really interesting growing season. And yeah, I'm just trying my hand at a little winter gardening. So, but I'm so excited about that kohlrabi over there. And some of the beets look like they're doing just fine. Little disappointed in this. It may need a row cover. The, let me think. Yeah, it feels a little limpy. I know Swiss chard can handle it, but the pak choi, I think next time if I go to do this, is going to need to be under a row cover for sure. For sure. So we'll take that one out as well. Let's set this with that. See, my carrots are going to be so close because I haven't even had time to thin them out. So, but guess what? It's all a learning process. And I'm going to pull these out even if they look like a radish right now. Get these out of here. Because if not, look, there's one that's spongy, not any good. Just one. But this has been very prolific. I get handfuls and handfuls of these going on. The turnips, they usually grow round, but you know, that's how it goes. But that's it, my friends. There's not much going on. My cardboard to stop the weeds from over there blew all out from the storm. I already told you about the fencing. Storm's got the fence. We're just going to replace it. I have a chair over there just holding the fence up. So, yeah. I need a whole lot more cardboard in order to stop all the weeds in the back part near the fence. But my hand's freezing. I love you guys. And I guess that's January 6th's garden tour. Yeah, there's nothing in this one at all. But the lettuce over there, that one's still fine, but the rest is not in the tower because it's too cold here now. So, it's good learning. Let me tell you, we gardeners, we learn all the time. So, this was a good learning experience. What's the worst case scenario? I think these carrots were dollar store carrots. Worst case scenario, I'll pick them out. But I was hoping to get to them to thin them a little bit better. I'm just going to leave them alone and see how they do. But I'm going to finish going and picking some stuff. I'd like to leave the leaves out here. This is what I do with my leaves. Why is this in here? That's weird. Throw that in the trash. I just usually dispose of my leaves on top of the soil. And when you move the soil, you can see how rich it is. Just recover it up. This was dill. Some of it's turning purple. but still alive. Just my carrots I'm a little concerned about because they're so densely populated, because I didn't get a chance to thin them, even though we really have had a mild winter thus far. Today it's chilly willy, but it is what it is. I'm trying to move in to the new homestead, and I'm not even close to being done. But that's a lot of food right there in the wintertime. And let me grab I think they are daikon radishes. I'll end up ripping these leaves off. I'll show you real quick what I do. Let me just sit you like that, point you up. And since I have stuff on this bed, I am just going to break the tops off. And you can find another bed. I just pulled the tops right off, and I'm wearing slippers out here, so I'm trying not to catch cold. I'm gonna put these and this one back here because I wanted to better the soil in this pot. And any broccoli leaves I find, I'll probably put in there too. I was doing the same thing in the pot that I grew my sweet potatoes in. So anyway, but there you have it. There is this garden tour. She's the culprit over there that barks. Sophia. And by the way, I'm probably going to soak my feet, but they keep walking on my garlic. Here's the garlic, completely covered. But the dogs, I think, are walking on it. So, as you can see, it's all sprouted. I'm just going to cover it up some more leaves to try to protect it from the snow that we're going to be getting. And I will catch y'all on, I guess, the next video. But love y'all. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.